Welcome back. Get growing. Garden season is in full swing. Many just waiting for those vegetables to ripen now. Our next guest has tips to make sure you get the most out of your plants and avoid common mistakes that even the greenest thumbs make. Joining us right now is contractor Skip Bedell. Skip, great to have you this morning. We have been looking forward to this segment. So, your first tip, start small. What does that mean?
Yeah,
What does
so
that
many
mean?
people. Yeah. So starting small is a great way to do it because you have to make sure you even like gardening first, right? So rather than digging up a whole side of your yard, I always say start small to controlled space. So this is something we use here in our home. This is the Veggie Pod. It's a raised garden bed, which is fantastic because you can control where you plant your seeds and your plants. And you also have a hood on top of this that folds up. It keeps all the insects and all the bugs and all the pests out of it, but allows the sun and the water in. And speaking of water, look inside this, Maria. I'm going to turn the water on here. This has a self-misting system inside of it. So what this does, it actually makes it to where it's foolproof. You can have the perfect garden inside this. And in fact, it's even portable. These things come on wheels, so you can move it around and put it where you want it. So if you're going to garden, before you dig up the whole yard, I say get something like this, like a Veggie Pod, that allows you to really control your space. Also, this has a self-watering tray, and this is phenomenal. This allows the water to stay down on the bottom, so the roots are always going to have water. Even if you forget the water, the roots are always going to get watered. So you really can't go wrong when you start out small with something like this, like a Veggie Pod.
I love this Veggie Pod. This is such a great idea. Okay, how important is the right soil?
So the soil is everything. You can have all the other right ingredients, but what people forget all the time is to treat their soil. They get plant food and fertilizers, but you have to make sure you have a good soil because that's the medium that the plant lives in. So this is the product that we use here at home. This stuff is amazing. This is Love Your Soil. It's a natural soil food, not a plant food. So what this does with a concentrated gypsum, this actually loosens up your hard soil. So all the soil in your planting beds and around the house many times will be hard and compacted, and it doesn't allow the water and the air to get down to the roots. So this works really great for your lawn, your gardens, your planter boxes, even your vegetable gardens, everything. But the main thing this does is it conditions your soil and it loosens it, so it allows the air and the water to get down deep to the roots. So even if you're using like bag soil and something like this, many times it gets compacted. So this will loosen it up and make sure that you can get water and air to your roots down deep.
What's the easiest plant to grow and thrive?
So the easiest plant to grow and thrive, I love these arborvitaes, these shrubs that I'm showing you right here. These are fantastic because they grow tall. They start off real small, and you can get a huge plant out of it.
I like it. Skip Bedell, good to see you, sir. Thank you so much. Great tips. We love having you. Come back soon.
Thanks, Maria.
More Mornings with Maria right after this.